What if the moon was as big as Earth? Have you ever wondered what would happen if the moon suddenly became as big as Earth? Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing a massive sphere dominating the horizon. Stay with us until the end, because the consequences are mind-blowing and could reshape life as we know it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If the moon were the same size as Earth, its gravitational pull would increase drastically. This would cause immediate chaos in the balance of our solar system. Earth and moon would enter into a gravitational tug-of-war, pulling against each other endlessly. The first and most dramatic change would be the tides. Currently, the moon's gravity creates predictable tides that shape marine ecosystems. But a moon the size of Earth would generate tides so massive, entire coastlines could vanish under giant waves. These super tides wouldn't just flood beaches, they would destroy coastal cities. Cities like New York, Jakarta, and Tokyo could become uninhabitable within days. Millions of people would be forced to flee inland for survival. The increase in gravity from the giant moon wouldn't just affect oceans. Earth's crust would be pulled more strongly, causing frequent mega-earthquakes. Volcanoes might erupt more violently due to the shifting tectonic stress. Life on Earth would face constant geological instability. Regions near fault lines would become extremely dangerous. Imagine a world where earthquakes happen not once a year, but several times a week. Our planet's rotation would also be altered. The moon already slows Earth's spin gradually, but if it were the size of Earth, the effect would be immediate. Days and nights could become much longer, disrupting ecosystems and human schedules. Longer nights would mean colder temperatures, as Earth's surface radiates heat away into space. On the other hand, longer days could overheat regions under constant sunlight. The climate system would spiral into chaos. Weather patterns would shift beyond recognition. Powerful storms would form as heat differences between day and night grow extreme. Hurricanes and typhoons could become a weekly phenomenon. But the giant moon wouldn't just affect Earth, it would also disturb other planets. The sun's gravity holds everything in balance, but Earth and a massive moon could act like a double planet system. This might change the orbits of nearby planets like Mars and Venus. Astronomers might call this new arrangement a binary planet system. Earth and moon would no longer be planet and satellite, but two worlds orbiting each other. The solar system as we know it would be rewritten forever. From space, the sight would be breathtaking. Imagine two giant worlds dancing closely together, visible across millions of kilometers. But beauty in space often comes with deadly consequences for those who live on the planets. The night sky would change forever. The moon would not just be brighter, it would dominate the sky like a second Earth. Stars might become harder to see, as the reflected sunlight from this massive moon outshines them. Astronomers on Earth would struggle to study deep space. Telescopes would constantly fight against the intense glare of the moon. Our progress in space exploration could be delayed or redirected entirely. Speaking of space exploration, landing on the moon would no longer be simple. With Earth-sized gravity, escaping the moon's surface would require the same energy as leaving Earth. Humanity's dream of colonizing the moon would vanish. However, this giant moon might still attract ambition. Imagine two Earth-sized planets locked together, each one habitable. Scientists would debate whether life could evolve on such a massive moon. But let's not get too optimistic. The gravitational chaos between Earth and a moon-sized Earth would likely destabilize both. It's possible one of them could break apart under the stress, creating endless collisions. If fragments from the moon fell to Earth, the impacts would be catastrophic. It would be larger than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. Entire continents could be reshaped in a single strike. Even if collisions didn't happen, the massive gravity shifts could pull Earth out of its orbit. A slight change could send us closer to the sun, burning our planet, or farther away, freezing us. The survival of life would hang on a knife's edge. But what about human civilization? Somehow humanity survived the geological chaos? Our way of life would need to adapt. Cities would move inland, technologies would evolve, and survival would become the core of human innovation. Agriculture would collapse first. Extreme tides would flood farmland, while unpredictable seasons would make planting impossible. Humanity might depend on artificial food production to survive. Energy systems would also face destruction. Coastal power plants would be wiped out, and storms would destroy infrastructure. Nations would need to find new ways to generate power in unstable conditions. Communication satellites could be pulled out of orbit by the moon's new gravitational influence. This would cause global internet and GPS systems to fail. Humanity could be thrown back into a pre-digital era. But let's imagine a different possibility. What if Earth and the giant moon achieved balance? This could create a rare cosmic harmony. Life would adapt to the chaos, and new ecosystems could emerge in the cracks of instability. Marine life would evolve to survive in giant tidal waves. Plants could adapt to long days and nights, storing energy efficiently. Even humans might evolve new biological traits to withstand extreme conditions. But make no mistake, the struggle for survival would be constant. Humanity would face disasters more often than peace. The line between thriving and extinction would be razor thin. In such a world, human culture would change dramatically. Mythologies and religions would center around the double Earths in the sky. Stories of survival and cosmic balance would replace ancient legends. Art and music would reflect the constant danger and beauty of living under two worlds. The sky itself would inspire creativity and fear at the same time. Civilization would never be the same. Politically, nations would collapse and reform. Survival would force humans to unite against natural disasters rather than fight each other. A new global society might be born from necessity, but resources would be limited. Wars over freshwater, farmland, and safe zones could still erupt. Humanity's survival would depend on cooperation more than ever before. If humanity endured long enough, it might even attempt to leave Earth. The chaos of living between two giant planets could push us to colonize Mars or other worlds. Our destiny in space could be accelerated. But here's the biggest twist of: the moon had always been Earth-sized since the beginning. Life might never have evolved here at all. The constant chaos would make stable ecosystems impossible. Humans would never exist. That means our very existence depends on the moon being just the size it is today. Not too big, not too small, perfect for stable tides and gentle rhythms. Our lives are balanced by this cosmic coincidence. So the next time you look at the moon, remember how lucky we are. Its size may seem ordinary, but it is exactly what allows life to thrive. Without it, Earth would be unrecognizable. Now imagine, just for a moment, two giant Earths in the night sky. It's a beautiful yet terrifying vision of what could have been. But it's also a reminder of how fragile and special our world truly is. So what do you think? Would humanity survive in a world where the moon is as big as Earth? Or would we be wiped out by the chaos of nature and space itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and share this video with friends who love cosmic what-if scenarios. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next mind-bending exploration. The universe is full of wonders and we're just getting started.